But I'm still worried about Sean Dyche though, because if he is the firefighter and what he knows how to do is to stop the leaking of goals, essentially, to get a draw sometimes rather than try and aim for a win. But if he's got this higher ambitions, there's a jeopardy in that, isn't there? That you lose sight of, you do it was a Wigan Athletic, you go and win the Europa Cup or the Conference League, and then you end up being relegated because you've spent too much time in Europe or otherwise. How do you think that the club should play the next 6 months or 8 months, whatever it is? Because I think if it was me, I would say to Sean Dyche, look, your priority is keeping us in this league. Forget about it's not. If we have a nice passage through the European
But
tournament,
when are they going to get a bite of this again? It might not come for a while.
You see, well, you tell me. No, Tim's absolutely right. This is the dilemma, isn't it? Not just for owners, but for fans as well. This is too good to miss. What would you do?
I mean, I think. Well, as you say, I'm sure they will tell him stay in the Premier League is everything. But they will say, as Tim said, look, we want to win the Europa League, you win the Champions League. And I'm sure that will be something that Marinakis wants. He'll want to win the Europa League. But yeah, first and foremost, stay in the Premier League. First and foremost, for anything else, stop conceding goals from set pieces and make us hard to beat. And, give us a chance and score goals from set pieces as well. The interesting about the way football's gone a little bit while Dyche has been out of the game is his sort of style, not exactly, but, a watered-down version of his style has become in vogue. You see Manchester City pinging the ball into Haaland all the time. Everyone loves a long throw now. So Dyche's style is sort of almost fashionable. Obviously, he's got to move it more to be more entertaining, I would say, a little bit to get the wingers that we have on the ball more and things like that. But Forest fans just want to see us win. Like Tim asked about the atmosphere in the ground. I think it'll be great tonight in a few hours because he said all the right things. Exactly. A lot of people have said the phrase, the season starts today. And I think if we get a win and then we go to Bournemouth, such a tough game, but we've got Bournemouth, Manchester United and Leeds before the international break and Sturm Graz as well. And if he gets a decent set of results in that, then the season sort of does start again. We are playing catch up, but the momentum can shift quickly. It can also snowball in the wrong way as well. So these next few games are very important for us.
In that kind of low block, rapid transition model that was so good last season, it just worked so well. Can Elanga be replaced? Or is that model now compromised by his loss?
Yeah, it's compromised to a degree, isn't it? I mean, with the players that we've brought in, literally no one's as quick as Anthony Elanga, but we do have Dan Ndoye, Dylan Bakwa. They're really good ball carriers and they are quite pacey. So I think you have to tweak it. I mean, the way we did it under Nuno and Steve Cooper before that with Brennan Johnson was a sort of extreme example because the right wings we had were so quick, but you can still transition the ball quickly and play on the counter-attack and still be successful. But we just can't rely on Anthony Elanga and that pure pace and quality. But we've got different avenues. Callum Hudson's always a fantastic ball carrier who we need to get more from as well. He'll give us a measure of control. And yeah, I'm interested to see what Dyche does because he didn't really have those players at Burnley and Everton. His wingers were, Dwight McNeil and Jack Harrison, who aren't that profile of player, and they still played that sort of counter-attacking thing. So there's exciting options there. It's just the time frame is so small to imprint his blueprint on it. But at least the players know the Nuno system. It's much more of a simpler transition than it was under Ange.